James Gladstone is who the Jaguars just hired their new GM. And he discussed at the combine how we haven't seen the best of Trevor Lawrence just yet. Check this out.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen the best of Trevor. I'm really excited for him to get a chance to work with him, support him, and really bring the tools that he has in his arsenal to life. And I think it starts by the protection, right? Making sure that he feels like he's got as much time to work with as possible, and also that he's comfortable with the pass catchers. And so I think through that lens, he's going to feel that change in both the operation schematically and then the personnel that we invite in the building.
I'm not an ageist, but this dude look like he's like Bailey age.
Wait, who was that?
That's the GM.
That's the GM of who? For who?
The Jaguars. It's like he's 19. He look a little more older and mature right here. Maybe it's a hoodie or something, but he look like a little boy right here. Like a little boy. A little ass boy.
You're kidding me.
He's 34 though, so that's cool.
He's 34?
Mm-hmm. I like that though, because I'm 31, so it gives me hope. Like, damn, like you could be mid-30s and run a whole team.
I'm gonna be honest, dog. He looks like the DEI hire.
Well, that's canceled. Well, you got to stop saying that now. That's canceled, and it's not going on.
Not canceled. Not canceled.
It's all that's done.
No, it's not. This guy looks like a joke. I'm gonna be honest, man. Did he play?
Nah,
no way.
Jack Klein, the owner, got asked about him, and he said he has no concerns about the experience or inexperience of his leadership team, which includes James Gladstone as well. He obviously the Jags hired Liam Cohen, 39 years old, first-time head coach. Then they got him, first-time GM, James Gladstone, who's 34. Then they got a first-time executive vice president, and Tony Baselli. He's 52, of course. We know his name is still. But Cohen brought in two first-time coordinators, and Grant Udinsky and Anthony Campanile. Like, they have a young, their whole team is just first time. So maybe they're just saying, hey, we tried going the old school route and hiring, the same recycled coaches and recycled GMs and then things of that nature, and we failed. So this time we're going to just have a clean slate and try complete opposite. We're going to go young. It's a new era of football, new generation, new whatever. Let's get younger minds in there who can relate to this generation, and let's see what happens. So, listen, we are in the see what happened era. We talked about J.J. Redick and the Lakers. Right. We didn't think he would do well at all. He had no experience. To this point, he's done really good with this team. Fourth seed in the West. To your point, could be a 2 seed. So even though James Gladstone looks like he's 19 and a half, maybe he goes out here and does the damn thing. Let's give him a chance, homie.
See, that's why I need to talk to some lawyers. Because it's ridiculous. Because we in the throw it up in the air era. You just said it. Like, just hire anybody. You just said it. But I can't get hired. I'm gonna get some lawyers involved. Anyway, let's move on.
Well, give your opinion on him real quick on James Gladstone. His overall take though was saying that we have not seen the best yet in Trevor Lawrence. Do you agree with that?
I'm gonna give you the thing.
Give me the real.
You haven't seen the best. You haven't seen him at all. Well, you haven't seen the best. Anyway, Shaun McVay has a little tree working right now. In defense, I'm going to be honest. He has a little tree working right now. He's got a guy in Minnesota, head coach, and Kevin O'Connell doing good. He's had a few other guys. His OC his quarterback coach just got a job as the OC for Houston Texans. Obviously, he's a Super Bowl champ, been to 2. Young coach himself. 30 years old when he was hired, I believe, with the Rams as the head coach. Had an unbelievable lineage, though, that he worked for in his 20s already in the NFL for the guys that he worked for in the NFL. And he played and everything else. He hired this kid for some reason. So McVay saw something in him, obviously. I'm going to give him the benefit of that doubt. And McVay's name carries weight in this league. Obviously, owners and others listen to him when he recommends guys to be employees. So look at his lineage. McVay is very, very – he's starting off a very, very strong coaching tree, by the way.
Yes.
And he's not even 40 yet. So I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt on that deal because this cat worked for McVay. But other than that, there's just no way. Like, I just can't do it. I can't walk into a fucking locker room and see this kid and tell me that he knows what the fuck I need. That's just the problem I see. Like, if he's just going to do analytics and break down salary cap, cool. Maybe he's legit fucking unbelievable savant. I don't know. But I just don't know the hires that we keep making. I don't know, man.
Because you also come to this show more so when we're talking about coaches and said, like, you know, what do you call it? Is this a good boy circle or good boy, whatever term you use? Just
good old boy network.
Good old boy network. Thank you. And saying that it's the same recycled guys, who you know, it's what you know. A guy get fired today, get picked up 2 weeks because his homie got the job somewhere else, and it's the same recycled guy. At some point, though, you do have to give the 34-year-old a chance because at some point, Belichick was 34. He was the young guy who had to get an opportunity to be a coordinator. Or Nick Saban was the young guy. JB was the young guy. You were a coach at 34. And so at some point, you have to get the opportunity to find out if you're good. It's not going to always be the guy that has the name and who we all, because they're getting older. They're retiring. They're getting fired. We have to pull from a young pool of people and see. Because James Gladstone, maybe in 10, 15 years from now, we're like, oh, this is one of the best GMs in the game. But we don't know if we don't get a man a chance. So I know we're joking a little bit. And he looks young a little bit. But let's see what he does. To your point, Shaun McVay does have a strong resume of coaches and just employees underneath him who go on to have success at other places. So if he had James Gladstone there for all that time, this is what, 8 years? I mean, that does hold weight. So I'll start there. Secondly, Trevor Lawrence, man, listen, I hope we haven't seen the best of him because if that is the best, then he's one of the biggest busts we've ever seen. And I'm gonna say that because Trevor Lawrence was coming out of college, coming out of Clemson, was looked at as like the savior. He was looked at as like the next Peyton Manning, Andrew Luck. They were talking about finding ways to change the college rule so Trevor could get into the NFL faster and get him going. Like it was like a no-brainer. Trevor Lawrence will be the next great. And to this point in his career, he's been mid. He's shown flashes of greatness. He's won a playoff game. He's won the AFC South. He's definitely shown some flashes, but overall, he has not been that good. So I hope that James Gladstone, what he's saying is right, and we haven't seen the best, and that this year, having Liam Cohen, a guy who seemed to help Baker Mayfield out during his time with the Bucs, can come out here and find something that works for Trevor Lawrence and get his confidence back going. Because if not, he's going to be touted as one of the biggest busts the game has seen.